Recently, I have been suffering from a mental disorder. But I don't know what to do. Tic-tac?
I hope you're not offended, people of Germany.
All the way from Tokyo, Japan to Toronto, here's another episode of Binder Blunder.
So, we're talking about Occupy Yu-Gi-Oh!
Joe! First thing that we have to discuss is actually YCS Toronto itself. It was announced late. There's been no information to this date of recording this video.
And on that, he called Professional Event Services asking for more information.
Called their 1866 number during my lunchtime.
And he said, hey, can you give me any more information about like what should we be playing, what's happening, what kind of format it is? And she's like, oh, let me check online for you. And he's like, no, I already checked online, there's nothing there. And she's like, oh, and he's like, well, do you have any information you can tell me? And she's like, no, we're not allowed to tell people right now.
Not until Konami gives approval. That was her legit words. Not until Konami gives approval. Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
we understand, you know, your business. You can't go against the person that you're representing. Get it?
Fine.
Okay. So, we don't know also what ban list we are going to be playing. A lot of people are saying that somebody has clarified on a post that we are going to be playing old format.
Which
but
sucks.
Once again, still not confirmed.
And we all know, every year YCS Toronto starts a new format, and that's what we're accustomed to when we like.
So, for those who say that they can't afford to go to YCS because they were unsure of when it was going to be, it's always been in September. This time it's really early September, but it's still always in September. So you should have enough money saved up if you are going to drive down.
Well, it's been hosted on September 1st before. Okay, September 5th and all that jazz. September 13th. It's all relative, okay? But yes, they're screwing us because it's hosted on August 31st to September 1st. That's pretty stupid because you transfer a ban list. So day 2, when you're playing in a regional, what list are you using?
Good question. However, please remember, it is not 100% Konami's fault that they could not get the appropriate space for an event for the date that they wanted.
I call shenanigans on that.
Maybe. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt
because,
a little bit.
Like you just said, they host it every year.
So why couldn't they announce it,
forget announcing, booking
it
in a proper time, because you clearly said so yourself that they know in advance, because every year we have one.
Alright, so you got no reason, Konami, no reason.
But anyways, back to Occupy Yu-Gi-Oh! I think, in theory, it's a great idea, okay? But realistically, change is not going to happen. Because everyone is still going to go to these tournaments, everyone's still going to buy product, and Konami's still going to make money.
These tournaments do not make Konami tons and tons of cash. You buying packs does. If you want to start a Occupy Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't buy this set, maybe.
That might make an impact, okay?
Maybe.
Downside, though, you're hurting every store that purchased all this product, okay?
So
Konami
your
already got paid, okay? The distributor already paid Konami to get the product to begin with. So Konami's not going to get hurt in theory, okay?
The only way that you could actually do it is have your stores not buy the product.
Which still, in theory, hurts the distributor. Like, either way, you're hurting some guy who probably doesn't deserve to be hurt.
Who isn't Konami?
Exactly, okay? And Konami will only get the picture if no one buys anything. Stores stop buying stuff because no one's buying anything. And more or less, Yu-Gi-Oh! Then dies and crumbles and it won't continue because we killed it, okay? So either way, it's a lose-lose and there's nowhere to go from here, okay? You're playing the game the way Konami tells you to play it. Tough. And you've been doing that for the last 13, 20 years, whatever it's been. Okay, from day one. They tell you what you're playing.
It's just going to be the way it goes.
Sorry, okay? That's the way it works. They want to make money, they make better cards. Then they ban the old cards, so you have to buy the new cards. That's the circle of life that they continue to do forever. Tough.
They ban the good cards, so you have to play the new ones.
That's it. It makes sense. Sorry, okay? Of course you want the game to be fair and balanced. I missed the game. I missed the way the game was. Okay? Card advantage means nothing. Nothing anymore. That's shit.
Let's move onwards.
And upwards?
Okay? And upwards.
And downwards.
And not downwards. We can't move downwards.
But
that's inappropriate.
But elevators do both.
True. YCS Toronto is the only Canadian YCS currently. They haven't announced, and they probably won't announce until 3 weeks before any other Canadian YCS is possible. So, this YCS, it's not meant for those across the border.
Oh, down there. See, I was right.
It was down there. It is meant for the people in the great Canada. All the boots and the A's, all up in this bitch.
So all we're saying is, when Joe and his crew start Occupy Yu-Gi-Oh, do it in your town. Okay? No offense.
Do it in ours.
Do it in the States first. Don't start it with us. I get it that they announced it too late, okay? We get it. But tough, okay? I live down the street. I'm gonna go because I can.
And he doesn't even play anymore.
Bingo! I don't even play anymore.
It's down the road.
I still can't find a Sinister Serpent.
Fudge. So, if you're not planning to come, you could pretend that you occupy Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though you never planned to come in the first place. Getting so sick and tired of hearing that. Because you weren't planning on going in the first place. We've never seen you here. I go to every event, and I never saw you here. So if you want to occupy Yu-Gi-Oh! And pretend you're occupying Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fine. The rest of the people in Canada, the rest of the people who want to legitimately come down, have some fun in Canada, play in a YCS, come down, hang out, play some Yu-Gi-Oh!
And if you really want to change this game, I heard some rumors about some other Yu-Gi tubers plotting a survey of your actual opinions that they want to submit to Konami, and they have the means of submitting. You can go look up Asian Eyes, White Dragon, and
MCole
40.
All those peoples.
Yeah, check them out and read their little survey thing, and that could actually change the game, probably.
Probably better option than occupying Yu-Gi-Oh!
Because back in the day, and I'm saying 5 to 8 years ago, this gentleman named J. Kim put up a post on Pojo, okay? Pojo, of all places, talking about how the game could be better and certain things you could do to make the game better. Guess what? Konami actually listened to him and fixed the majority of the stuff at that point in time. If most of you...
that they were concerned about at that time.
Most of you don't recall, but originally, Shonen Jump Championship was a top 8 cut. That's it. There was thousands of people, and 8 people got to go to the top. He begged and said, make it top 16 and make it more fair. They did. He said, increase prizes much lower down, and they did. And then under their own accord, they created, when you sign up, we'll give you free stuff. Deal? And everyone said, okay.
That's a freaking brilliant idea.
And at that point, we were all satisfied because they were giving us more prizes. They were giving out more playmats. They were giving out more invitations to nationals.
Now, yes, the first place player did not get an overabundant amount of money. Yes, we get it. However, there's only one first place player. There's thousands of players that just came to have some fun.
And I'm pretty sure there was only one prize card available and a secondary off-size draw prize, right? Where you play 4 people and hope to win. But then they fixed that, and then top 3 got a prize card and the door prize.
Brilliant, right?
Right? Better.
What do you want? You not buying or not attending events won't show them what you want. You filling out a survey, informing people what you would like to have, so not only giving the problems, but giving a solution, would be a good idea. Don't make those binder blenders. And for those who always ask, what is a binder blender? Occupy Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a binder blender.
On the fucking